Paul's Projects 2020. Last year's project becomes this year's project. So we have a 2000 watt inverter that needs to be all wired in. I have all the plugs and outlets and wires and stuff all on the boat already from last summer. We have a new television to replace the television that's in the cockpit. This one does Bluetooth, so it will Bluetooth to the stereo. So I have surround sound. Granddaughter gets the old television. We have new head unit that goes down in the cockpit. We have two 10-inch subwoofers, and they have the blue LED lights. Up in the radar arch, we have two 6.5-inch coax speakers with the blue LEDs. And then down in the seating areas, we have two 7.7-inch coax speakers. And they have the standard grill on them so people won't poke at it. Then we have two amplifiers, one for all the speakers and one just for the subs. And then down in the cockpit, we have a set of three-way component speakers and a 8-inch amplified powered sub. Also putting in a new VHF radio. The handheld one didn't really like it, so we got that. New antenna mount. And along with the stereo and the VHF, gonna hook everything up with a NEMA 2000 network, so that's all the cables for that. That shit was rather expensive, but whatever. So those cables will hook up the stereo, the VHF, and the Garmin, which is already on the boat. That hooks all those three together, and the Garmin you can run the stereo from the Garmin, or you can run the stereo from this tablet I got from Amazon. Also putting in a rear view camera monitor so I can see what's coming from behind me. New fire stick for the television down in the cockpit, and I can also hook that television in the cockpit up to the stereo with this auxiliary output. New antenna for the stereo. I don't like the antenna that's on the boat right now. Fades in and out. Putting in another set of USBs in the cockpit. I put some in last year at the helm. I'm going to put some in at the seating area. Also, I'm putting in a tank monitoring system. This will monitor the freshwater and the blackwater tank, and it gives a percentage, not a quarter, half, 3/4. These sensors stick onto the tank with 3M. So one for the sewer tank and one for the water tank. And way over here, a slew of cables and connectors and crimps and battery cables. I have make up my own battery cables, and I'm going to make new battery cables for the boat too, because I think somewhere along the line they got replaced with some thin cable, and should be thicker cable on the battery. So that's it. If anybody wants to help Paul, I'll be at slip number 88, I think it is. It's a good looking bayliner. Just look for that. Okay. Ciao.